Okay, good evening, also good morning. Let us start our evening session. You all can join with me to chant Discourse on Loving Friendliness. Keep your palms together to recite the stanzas. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long or large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere, neither from anger nor ill will, should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment, whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or when awake. One should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision, removing desire for sensual pleasures. One comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a comfortable seat. Keep your body upright. Head should be straight forward. Take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Your mind is relaxing as well as the body. Cut off the whole world. Come to this moment. This is not the time to pay attention for past experiences or future plans. You are free from pain, sorrow, lamentation because you are living in this moment. In this moment, you don't have any of these unwholesome thoughts in your mind. Let us use this wonderful moment to generate more and more metta. First of all, generate metta to yourself. Scan in your body head to toes. Generate metta. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. You feel wellness, sorrowlessness, and painlessness. Generate more and more metta to yourself. Metta thoughts is going through your body. That message is going here and there through your body. You feel it. Your mind is relaxing as well as your body. And pay full attention to your body and generate more and more metta to yourself. Let us share this metta with others as I am. My family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. Is there any unfriendly thoughts of them? Let us practice metta along with compassion and equanimity. Let us extend all living beings in this country. May they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. Finally, break all the boundaries and limits. Just practice metta to the universe. Human, non-human, living near or far, born or coming to birth, seen and unseen, all living beings be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings be well, happy and peaceful. Being in this metta upliftment, continue in mindfulness, is to practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out. Painful attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Develop your concentration. Keep your mind end of your nostril and watch your natural inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Be aware whether it is a short breath or long breath. Pay full attention and see how important your breath is. When you stop, breathe in and out, that would be the last moment of this existence. You can't survive without breathe in and out. Painful attention, open your mind, try to see as they are. You can see start of your breath, generate in your breath, as well as vanishing. Right away when you start to breathe in, it has been changing. Breathe in, breathe out. The breath is changing all the time, is the nature. So you can see the breath is impermanent. Which is impermanent, that is full of suffering, because that is not our wish. Which is impermanent as well as full of suffering, such a things no one can take as myself. The life is depending on the breath, so how would be the nature of your life? Impermanent, full of suffering, selfless. This is the nature, not just only your life, the world, mentality and materiality, and all these sankhara accumulations is the nature. Practicing mindfulness of breathing meditation, developing your concentration, try to open your mind to gain wisdom, to see these three characteristics, the reality. This is the way how you can gain your wisdom. Take your time and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Breathe in, breathe out. Dukkhapattacha nidukkha Bhayapattacha nibbaya Sokapattacha nisoka Hontu sabbe pipanino Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you. Dear friends, now it is time to start our Dhamma 7. We are in Dhammapada, stanza number 168. 168 stanza connecting with 169. So I would like to use both of stanzas in this moment. Uttitte nappa majjaya dhammang sucharitang chare. Dhammachari sukhang seti asmin loke paramhich. This is the first stanza. The second one is Dhammang chare sucharitang nanang ducharitang chare. Dhammachari sukhang seti asmin loke paramhich. In these two stanzas, only difference is one per stanza, per sentences. Uttitte nappa majjaya. This is the first sentences of first stanza. Second one is that Dhamman chare sucharitam. So you can see the difference, and other all sentences are similar. Uttitte nappa majjaya dhammang sucharitang chare dhammachari sukhang seti asmin loke paramhicha. A man should not live heedlessly, but should exert himself to live righteously. Such a man is happy in this world and in next world and in the next. In this particular stanza, there are few things that we should keep in your mind. Uttitte nappa majjaya. These two words are very important. Uttitte. Uttitte means the energy, courageous, power, effort. Always keep up your energy to do good, to continue your practice, to apply Dhamma to your day-to-day life. One quality is Uttitte. In Dhammapada, few other verses, you can see this word in different ways. Uttanavato, Satimato, Suchikamma, Nisammakarino. Uttane, Nappa, Madene. In the different places, we have these words in different meaning. But anyway, Uttitte means energy, courage, power, effort. Keep always tightly, sharp your energy, not to have any heedless thoughts in your mind. All the time be full of energy person, full of energy. And nappa majjaya, don't be a lazy person, don't be a damn person who is not aware place, duties, responsibilities. Be aware all the time the duties and responsibilities that you have, and also identify yourself whether you are staying with your goals staying with your uh, aims that you are planning to achieve. Be aware all the time with all these peps. This is very important. This is the meaning of Uttitte Nappamajjaya. The second one, Dhammang Chare. Dhammang Sucharitam Chare. Live righteously. Live according to the Dhamma. Live according to the Dhamma. What is Dhamma means? Dhamma is not something but natural law. Everybody live under natural law. Everybody lives under natural law. No one live beyond that natural law. We all are living under natural law. Therefore, each and every moment try to stay with Dhamma. This is very important for our practice to gain our goals. Dhammanchari, Sucharitam. Dhammachari Sukhanseti. Dhammachari Sukhanseti. Such a man is happy in this world and in next. This birth you can be happy because you are practicing Dhamma, you are living according to the Dhamma. Dhammachari Sukhanseti. How does that can realize ourselves? Just think about. If you are not engaging with any harmful activities, if you are not engaging with any kind of diluted mentality, full of unwholesome thoughts, then you can always be with wholesome activities. As you know, mind is the leader, mind is the forerunner. If you have wicked mind, so you ready to engage with the unwholesome activities. If you don't have any wicked thoughts in your mind, then you are full of happiness, full of joy, because you don't have unwholesome thoughts in your mind. Dear friends, practicing Dhamma means we are trying to control our mind with defilements, not to arise unwholesome thoughts in our mind. This is the effort that we are putting there to take care of our mind. So, as a technique for this, we use different kind of meritorious activities. Likewise, practicing generosity, observing precepts, and practicing meditation. All these activities are very helpful to keep our mind peacefully, happily, and particularly harmlessly. So, when you have that kind of lifestyle, happiness is there because you don't have polluted thoughts, polluted mind. So, you can be happy all the time. You can be happy as a result of your clean mind, clear mind. Then, when you have that happy thoughts, with the help of that happiness, you can gain that happiness even in next life, not only for this life, even in next life. As you know, we can gain our happiness ourselves, and the kusala, wholesomeness that we are accumulating through that happiness would be helpful for our next life. How it's come? When you are departing from this world, when you are dying, at that moment, you are carrying only your good and bad thoughts. When you are living in this human world, there are so many materials that you collected, but None of material are not able to carry with you, but only your mind. You go with you. So good and bad would be there in your mind, recorded in your mind. So that is the only thing that you can get help. So happiness is very important for you, righteous. You can be happy even doing bad things, but in here particularly righteousness mean you are cleaning your mind from unwholesome thoughts, unwholesome roots. There are no any influence of unwholesome roots. That is the way how you can develop your happiness. So when you're able to develop your happiness, that would be helpful for your next life also. This is the meaning of asmin loke and paramhicha. Asmin loke paramhicha. Not just only this, and it will help for next existence too. Second instance is Dhammang chare sucharitang nanam ducharitan chare dhammachari sukhan seti asmin loke paramhicha. The man should live righteously, respecting Dhamma, following Dhamma, applying Dhamma. Each and every moment they should, that person living with Dhamma righteously and not wrongly. Dhammang chare sucharitam na ducharitam chare. Na ducharitam chare mean not wrongly. Such a man is happy in this world and in in next life. So dhammang chare sucharitan na nam ducharitam chare. We have to keep these two sentences thoroughly in our mind. Dhamman, how we can live righteously, respecting Dhamma. When you go to Singalova, the Sutta, there are so many teachings regarding that. The Buddha explained there are 6 bases, not the faculties of body, bases outside, the organizations are there, 6. We have to connect with these 6 organizations, likewise family, school, religious place, religion, and good companion, having friends, living with friends, and also religious leaders, and with your workers, co-workers. In this manner, there are 6 organization we have to connect with as a person who is living in the society. These relationship we have to build up with compassion, loving kindness, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. These are the qualities that you should develop to have good relationship with these organizations. As a family member, how would be your relationship with your parents? If your parents does not have loving kindness, compassionate, sympathetic joy, and equanimity thoughts for you, you don't have good relationship. You are not able to manage good relationship with your parents. And also, parents are not able to have good relationship with their children if they don't have these qualities. Therefore, practicing Dhamma, living according to Dhamma means we are developing our qualities, these qualities. To develop these qualities, what we should do? We should reduce our greed, hatred, and ignorance. Without reducing greed, hatred, and ignorance, there is no way to gain these qualities. So, for that, in particularly in Singalovada Sutta, I can use one relationship with parents and children relationship. Buddha was explaining there are 5 things you should take as obligation as parents to your children. What? First one, Papa Nivarenti. As a mother and father, you should teach your children what is wholesome, what is unwholesome, what is papa, what is punya. You should teach them. Why? Papa, how, if you are not teaching, how you can help them to go away from these unwholesome activities? Papa Nivarenti. Help them to understand evil and let them to away from evil activities. You have to introduce them. Evil deeds, you not supposed to do any of evil deeds. Therefore, first you have to introduce them. These are the evil things. And then second one, Kalyane Nivapenti. You have to help them to establish their good qualities, their activities, harmless activities. Their activities should be harmless. Kalyane Nivapenti means, as a parents, you should help them to develop their wholesome activities. To have wholesome activities, they should have wholesome mind. If they don't have wholesome mind, then they are not aware of wholesomeness. How our parents doing that? They can use so many ways to do that. Use telling stories, introducing good people to their life, and telling them history, in our history, what that we met, what kind of heroes we met, what kind of good people we met. You can pass that message to your children. Passing your message to them, they can develop their wholesome thoughts, thinking of their qualities, people who were there. So, this is the way how we can establish their wholesomeness, their self, how we can establish, how we can help them to establish their self with their wholesome activities. Kalyane Nivapenti. Papa Nivaranti Kalyane. Then third one, Sikkan Sikkapenti. You have to help them to gain their experiences. What kind of experiences? Writing, reading, and talking. These are very important experience that we have. If you a person who is living with others, you should have good communication skills. If you don't have good communication skills, you can share your thoughts. Dear friends, living in the society means we should share our thoughts with others. So, to share our thoughts, you should have these skills: reading skill, writing skills, and also talking skills. These skills are very important for us. So, parents are the people who start to develop these skills in their children, not the teachers. Teachers might join with the parents later. First, teachers are our parents. Therefore, we should do these kind of activities, wholesome activities. For what? To have a wholesome, righteous citizen in the society. Righteous citizen in the society. Then who has this duty? The parents. When they are fulfilling these duties, they are able to develop their happiness, seeing their children, looking at their children, so how nice they are. And also they can get fame from others, from the society. Oh, your daughter, your son doing well, they are very great people, they are doing such a great things to the society. These kind of fames will spread in the society. That message will help you to increase your happiness. This is the way how you can be proud without polluting your mind. We not being proud is not good, but as a mundane person, you can be proud without polluting your mind, because there is no greed, no hatred, no ignorance. Opening your mind, seeing things as they are, you can be happy, because those are the results of your activity. This is the way how we live according to Dhamma, righteously. Now you can see I use just one example, but there are so many examples you can see through uh, Mahamangala Sutta, Blessed Discourse, Parabhava Sutta, Vasala Sutta, Sighalovada Sutta, Kutadanta Sutta. There are so many discourses regarding how we can practice Dhamma. What is the way that we can apply Dhamma as a layperson? As a layperson. So, when you practice Dhamma in this way, your righteousness is increasing, your happiness increasing. There is no any opportunity, there is no any doors are open to going into wrong direction, going into wrong direction, to do any wrong things. So such a man is happy in this world. In this world, that person can be happy in this world. That person can use this happiness to be comfort in their sansaric journey, birth and death circle. How it's come? This is the way. We don't know about our next life. How would be our next life? We don't know anything. But gaining our happiness without polluting our happiness, we can keep up our mindfulness all the time. Being mindful person, you can use that opportunity when you in your last moment of your this life. When you are able to maintain that happiness at your last moment, that would be great support for your next life. Last moment is very important. Therefore, we have to develop our energy. We have to keep up our effort, right effort, all the time to open our mind, to practice mindfulness, keep up our mindfulness, because that is very helpful for this life and also for our next life. So, dear friends, the Buddha gave these two stanzas to the king Suddhodana, his father. What happened? As you know, after 10 enlightenment, the Buddha and there are 500 monks went to see the king, Suddhodana, his dad. Dad prepare a place to stay the Buddha and the monks. But he did not know anything about the Buddha's tradition. He did not invite to the Buddha and the monks following day for alms. If Buddha did not have any invitation, he is ready to go house by house for his alms. He started that journey. Even where his father was living, he started to go house by house for his alms with the monks. Then the message went to the king. King Suddhodana was very upset. My son is not a beggar. He has all these luxury. I already prepared all food for him and his disciples. Why he is not coming to here? Instead of coming, why he is begging, going by house by house? He was so upset. He was rushing to the Buddha and then he was asking, "What you are doing? I am on same because all these people who are in here, they might blame to me because I did not treat you well. Therefore, don't do this. Stop it. Food are ready there in my place, my palace. Then Buddha said, you are part of Sakyan clan, but I am not. I am following my tradition. How would be this how would be this your tradition? Our tradition is not this tradition. We are not beggars. That is your tradition. But my tradition is the tradition, the Buddha's tradition. Therefore, I am doing such a thing. It is not something against my tradition. Then King Suddhodana was invited to the Buddha and the monks into his place, and then finally Buddha was able to give a Dhamma talks to explain. Then, as a result of that Dhamma talk, King Suddhodana was able to attain first level of sainthood, Sotapanna. At that moment, the Buddha used these two stanzas to explain Dhamma. Uttite nappa majjaya, always stay with wholesomeness. Don't use your energy, effort to do wholesome things. Nappa majjaya, don't be a lazy person, don't be a heedless person. Always keep up your mind fresh and happy. Dhamman chare, live according to the Dhamma. Respect to the universal law. Follow the universal guidance. Following universal guidance, respecting universal law, you can gain your happiness. This is the advice the Buddha gave to King Suddhodana, his father, Buddha's father. So, we have to keep these things in our mind, how we can practice Dhamma. What does means practicing Dhamma? What does it mean? This is the meaning. Uttite napamaj. Don't lose your effort, right effort, energy to do some harmful, unwholesome activities. And live according to Dhamma, following guidance of Dhamma, practicing Dhamma. You can be happy all the time. You can maintain your happiness. That happiness should help you for your next life if you are not able to attain enlightenment in this life. Having that thoughts in your mind, let us practice Dhamma for our own liberation to finish this sansaric journey. Dear friends, let us use this opportunity to share merits with others. First of all, think about our departed relatives. Today, especially, I would like to share merits with one of departed devotees. Our treasurer, Atula Senaviratna's mother, passed away 3 days ago. I would like to share merits with departed Atula's mother, uh, Mrs. Senaviratna, and all other departed relatives you can memorize and you can share merits with them. By the power of all these merits that we accumulated during this time period, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful in their sansaric journey. May they be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana, having that aspiration, share merits with departed ones, saying, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Whoever is affected by COVID 19 and any other sicknesses, by the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to get rid of their suffering and pain, having that aspiration, make blessings upon them, saying, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits and metta thoughts. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana, having that aspiration, say, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise until the time attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you,